And joining us here today. So first of all, we saw you took a tour of this very beautiful store already. What was the first thing that came to your head?
Firstly, it was a very, very long tour because it was a massive area downstairs that I've checked out, and there's such a huge area upstairs. I didn't expect it to be this big up here. So there's not one thing that came to my head. I mean, if you ask me the first thing that came to my head, maybe I was told about how the experience is really great, and now that I see it, I think they've planned it so beautifully. So basically, you come here, you shop, and work yourself out, work yourself up to an appetite, go to the cafe, eat something, and then just go and pamper yourself at the salon. So I love that. I love that. I love that there's everything in the store. You know, you have your evening wear, your casual wear, even like athletic wear, and Indian wear, and you have lingerie as well, and a cafe, and a spa room, you know, and all of the pampering areas that the girls like. And also like the trial rooms downstairs have this section for the men, these lovely couches, so, you know, the husbands can come and sit down, the boyfriends can come and sit down. I think it's really great. I think it's really well designed. The jewelry as well. I mean, I think it's very well thought out, you know, Project Eve. And I think it's going to be amazing. I've loved so much. I'm already making a list as to what I want to put into my shopping bag on the way out. Loved it. Definitely loved it.
So we saw you exploring every aspect of the store, and like you said, there are so many things to explore, and I'm sure there's yet a lot of things which are left unexplored by you. So in short, it's just like a one-stop destination to all the fashion problems of every girl, and every girl in the age group of 25 to 40. So like you mentioned, you would like to come here and pamper yourself, fill in your appetite with some tasty food at the cafe. Is it a place you would come to with your friends to shop every time?
You know, it's like a shopping sort of destination to come to, as well as a really cool hangout place. You know, I mean, you have a little spot where you can sit, because as women, you know, we don't spend 5 minutes in a store. We spend at least 2 hours, you know, at least for me, I spend at least 2 hours in a shop. So I like to take my time, and then, you know, you get tired, you want to sit down, you want to eat something, and you don't have to go out somewhere to get it. You get everything here. So they've been very smart, I think, and I think I would definitely come here. The only problem is getting out, because I would come here and probably spend so many hours, they'd have to kick me out at the end of the day.
And also, you would have so many people right in front of you following you every time you try something on. And also, out of all the collections that you checked out, what did you like the most, and what did you feel about the collection in Project Eve?
Is this on? Yeah, okay. I actually have liked everything. I think I've loved the Western stuff downstairs. I love the Indian wear. I mean, I think it's super comfortable and very flattering. But I think the thing that appealed to me the most was the Swadesh collection. Okay. The Swadesh collection. I think it's amazing because it's such a sort of dying art form, and I think it's really great that, you know, they're showing it in such a beautiful way. They're showing the artisan's name as well, the way they've made it, and it's fascinating. And I think that a lot more people should be actually buying stuff like this. So I like that it's so readily available now. Yes. And I'm glad that they're supporting it. So I think that's something that really stood out for me.
And also, I saw the expression you had on your face when you heard that it has the artisan's name on it, which I'm sure none of the other brands have ever done.
Exactly. And I think it's so important because, you know, it's so easy for you to go to a store and just pick out something, but you don't know the work that's gone into it. And here you can actually see the people that have done it. And I'm glad that they're getting that recognition. So I think it's amazing.
Connect to the person who's actually made you, connect to the person who's made the outfit. Absolutely. And you're wearing it.
Absolutely.
And what do you have to, like you mentioned about the spa, you've already explored the salon. You've also explored the cafe. What do you have to say about it?
I think I'll have to stay away from the cafe, yes. I was given some chocolate mousse. I just think it's amazing, though. I think, like I said, it's so well thought out. And I think it's something that I would love. I think every other store should be definitely jealous of the fact that this store has so much to offer. And I love it. I mean, what else is there to say? It speaks for itself. People are going to be barging in here to just raid the store.
So since you already checked out the trial rooms and you mentioned about the lounge area,
I
they
love
have
the
charging
lighting.
sockets.
Charging
We run
sockets.
out of battery when we're clicking selfies.
And mood lighting.
Mood lighting, exactly. The day
Exactly.
and night issue
I
that
love
we
that.
usually have. What was your reaction when you saw all of it? First, have you seen something like this before?
I had a very naughty reaction. So my initial reaction was that this is probably mood lighting for the boyfriends and the girlfriends to have a little alone time in the changing rooms. But I think it's really cool, you know, I think it's amazing. I think it's so important for me, you know, as an actor. I know what lighting is all about, but I feel that lighting is such a big issue now, and it's nice to sort of see things in different lights as well, because, you know, sometimes you buy something and you go out and you're like, oh, it doesn't look nice. So I like that they've actually done that. It actually shows a lot of courage from the brand's part, I think.
And lastly, we would like to know about your fashion style. What is your go-to statement? And also, which collection or which specific attire from the collections that you explored you think you relate the most to?
I think my sort of fashion go-to, or what I look at when I'm looking at dressing up, is mainly, I know it sounds really lame, but comfort. You've got to be comfortable.
Definitely doesn't sound lame.
I feel, you know, because I think it's such an easy, lazy thing to do. You want to be comfortable. But it's important, you know, if you're not comfortable, you're going to be fidgety, you're not going to walk properly, you're not going to be able to carry your outfit well enough. So comfort is definitely a big thing. I like to keep it simple and clean and not overdo it. I've loved the Indian collection. I think it's absolutely stunning. And yeah, I think that's something I relate to the most. They're very flattering, beautiful pieces. So yeah.
And would you recommend a very obvious question
very
to
obvious question.
everybody?
I don't want to leave the store, so I think that's enough of a recommendation. I love it. I think like I keep saying, it's so well thought out, because it's some place that, I mean, sometimes shopping can be stressful, and this is something that just eases you out and calms you down, and you know, you get your sugar cravings when you're shopping, so you got your sugar cravings sorted and your spa sorted. So it's amazing. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you so much, Ileana. Can we have a huge round of applause for her, please, ladies and gentlemen?
Thank you.
Thank you for joining, and I'm sure there are some more photo sessions that are next. Thank you so much for joining.
I just said so. I think the concept of the store is amazing. I think it's amazingly thought out. I think they've thought of every aspect. They've thought of the shopping experience. They've thought of your hunger. And they've also thought of your comfort. You know, you get tired shopping. So the best thing is the spa is right there. Your salon is right there. You can get a foot massage. You can get everything possible there. So I think it's a very well thought out store. My message, I think, would be come here and shop, because I think it's a really, really great store. I think this is the first Marks & Spencer's outlet, I think, to be opened globally in another store. So I think that's also really great. I mean, Marks & Spencer's is known for their lingerie, and I think it's absolutely vital for women to have lovely lingerie. And I think it's great. I don't need to say anything to the ladies out there. You can see the store for yourself. It's absolutely outstanding. Come down. Even if you're not sure about shopping and you feel like you don't want to shop, at least come down and go to the cafe if you want to. But I think you're going to love the place. I think they've got a really nice, reasonable collection as well. You know, lovely price range. So should be fine. यार बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं यहाँ पे. I can't choose one thing, but जैसे कि मैंने पहले कहा था, I love the स्वदेश collection. I think it's absolutely lovely. तो if I had to choose one thing, तो शायद उस collection से maybe something from there.
इलेना जी, हिंदी में जानना चाहेंगे कि
हिंदी में जानना चाहेंगे. अच्छा.
दूसरी प्रोजेक्टिव की स्टोर रूम यहाँ पे खुला है. मुंबई में दूसरा है, पहले मलाड में खुल चुका है. पूरे देश में 6ठा स्टोर है प्रोजेक्टिव का. किस तरह से खास करके महिलाओं को बढ़ावा देने के लिए, प्रोत्साहित करने के लिए खास कलेक्शन सिर्फ महिलाओं के लिए यहाँ पर सारी चीज़ें, अगर ड्रेसेस की बात करें, ऑर्नामेंट्स की बात करें, चप्पल शूज़ की बात करें, कैफ़े भी है, स्पा रूम भी है, तो कुल मिला जुला कर कितना अट्रैक्शन होगा महिलाओं के लिए मुंबई शहर में?
आपने तो पूरा आंसर दे दिया मेरे लिए. सब कुछ तो है यहाँ पे, तो और कुछ बताने की क्या जरूरत है? मतलब there's nothing else. It's you have everything here. जैसे कि आपने कहा था. अरे यार, आपने तो पूरा बोल दिया हिंदी में. मुझे बोलने की जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ेगी. मतलब everything is here. You got your shoes, you have your lingerie, cafe है, spa है, सब कुछ है. तो मतलब is there anything else? Is there anything else that women need? I don't think so. I think यहाँ पे जितने भी ladies I can see, they all look super happy to me. So yeah.
क्या ये बहुत बड़ा अट्रैक्शन पॉइंट बनेगा मुंबई शहर में रहने वाली?
Absolutely. मेरे हिसाब से तो बिल्कुल. Exactly. बिल्कुल. मैंने already बोल दिया यार. It's the same question. मैं तो comfort main रखती हूँ. I have to be comfortable. I think that's very important. And yeah, you know, जितना simple हो आपका look is better. The more you try to add things, the more bad it looks. So I try to keep it simple. Raid. Raid
Let's
is coming
stick
up
to the
next
questions
year.
to the store.
Any trend that I'd like to take forward in I'm a 90s girl. I love overalls. I absolutely love overalls. You know, like dungarees and jumpsuits. And they're so comfortable. See, all the girls are nodding, so they agree with me. Let's bring back overalls and jumpsuits, yeah? Huh? Huh? All right, I think we're sorted.